So we're going to be going to a property on 39th Drive. This property came in as a lead in our CRM and Podio about a year ago. It was a text lead that one of our virtual assistants got for us, and our acquisition team has actually been following up with this seller for almost probably a little over a year. Finally, the seller was ready to make a deal, so we were able to get it under contract, close on this property for $150,000. Putting about $35,000 into the renovation here. Once it's all done, we'll probably be into it with all hard money costs, utility costs, for about probably $200,000, $205,000, and we're gonna be listing this property here in about 3-4 weeks. It may not look like it right now, but this will be done in 3-4 weeks, and we'll list it for about $255,000 to $260,000. So should be a good little spread on this property, and we're also helping the community get better. I mean, we're gonna have a great property that's gonna look awesome. A new family is gonna move into here and be super excited about it. Hey guys, my name's Cody Barton. Welcome to my channel where we talk all about real estate, business, and systems. We're here today at one of the properties I'm flipping here at 39th Drive. And in this video, we're talking all about the 10 systems that you need in your business to get more deals just like the one behind me. So understand, the whole reason you have systems in your business is so that you're able to save yourself some time, energy, and money. System one is Slack. So how we specifically use Slack is really as a communication tool. So like the property that we're standing in right now, every single week, my construction manager, Anna, is sending videos of the progress that the property's having. And then our asset manager, Jeff, is reviewing those videos, reviewing the company's budget with our bookkeeper, making sure that we're staying on track. So then he could approve draw requests to pay our contractors so they can continue getting the project moving along. And that helps our communication stay super efficient, because imagine if you had 5, 10, 15, 20 different properties that you're either wholesaling or flipping. It gets really confusing to stay super organized. So as you grow your business, Slack is going to be one of the best ways that you can keep your communication very precise and very organized. You can do it without, but if you ever want to grow, you really need it. System number 2 is BatchDriven. And the reason that I say BatchDriven is because within our business, we're spending thousands of dollars on different lists, marketing campaigns, and multiple different types of marketing channels. But at the end of the day, some of the best lists that you can ever create for your company are going to be the super niche lists. So in previous videos, I've shown you exactly how to drive for dollars utilizing the BatchDriven app. So the reason that we utilize that is because we can find some of our most profitable deals because we find homeowners that currently have a distressed property and get directly in contact with them right away, get that property under contract, and we're able to make a lot of money on those deals because at the end of the day, anyone can buy a list. Not everyone's gonna be out driving for dollars or virtually driving for dollars, finding those one-off properties like you can on BatchDriven. System number 3 is Google Drive and Google Calendar. They seem super simple, but just like anything, like I've talked about in previous videos, things that are simple to do are also simple not to do, like just staying organized. So our team, the way that we stay organized is utilizing our calendars to, coordinate scheduling for walking through properties and, seeing when our team can all come together to get on the same page about properties that we're renovating or marketing plans that we're putting together. And then within Google Drive, putting a system together around, okay, when you buy a property, where are you keeping the documents? Do you just keep them unorganized in your email, or are you taking the purchase contract and all of the addendums and the different documents and putting those into selective folders within the drive? So again, Google Drive and the Google Calendar is very simple to use, but at the end of the day, the way that you utilize them is going to, help you create more and more success in your business because you're going to stay more organized, which then allows you to do more volume of business. So number 4 is going to be Podio. And the reason that we like Podio is it's pretty basic, simple system to be able to utilize. It's a CRM, so basically what you can do with that is you can manage your company's leads, you can set follow-ups, you can manage your transactions, and basically just the management of the flow from start to finish as you're doing deals in your business. And when you're looking at what to get started with on Podio, there's a few options that you can do, and it's gonna be really based on where you're at in your business today. You can start off with just the free version of Podio, have nothing built out, and you can learn how to develop and code and do all that yourself. That's option A. Option B is that you can hire a developer and spend a couple $1,000s having them build out a robust system around your business where it is right now. That's option B. And then there's option C, which is you could do something like we've done where we use Bomb CRM, specifically bombcrm.com. And so the reason that we went with that is primarily our business is changing, our needs are changing. So we wanted something that we can have it hosted by another company that's servicing it, making sure everything's functioning, the flows and everything is working within the system. And then as our business grows, we need to make changes. We want different things done in our apps and we want new developments, and we're able to just go to that company and make those changes pretty easily. So that's primarily why we utilize Podio and then specifically Bomb CRM. Guys, system number 5 is Tranal. And what we use Tranal for in our company is as you're going to scale and as you're gonna do more volume as a company, you have to get your systems in order, as we're always talking about on this channel. And so with Tranal, what we've been able to do with that is we were able to create in-depth trainings for different positions in our company. So for example, if we hire a new lead manager for our company, they're able to go into a little module, basically like an online school that you build for the people that are working for your business. So when we get a new lead manager, they log into their Tranal account, they have a module where they're able to learn about our company, learn about best practices, learn their script, listen to good calls, listen to bad calls, see screen recordings of our CRM and how to best use that. And then we have quizzes for our new hires, so they're able to make sure they're retaining the information that they're learning within that system. So Tranal is all around your standard operating procedures, your hiring, your onboarding, and getting your team all really rowing in the same direction. So everybody's going in the same direction within your business. That's why we love Tranal, and we've continued to utilize that. Number 6 is Propstream. So we specifically like utilizing Propstream within our business whenever we're wholesaling in virtual markets. So we're primarily in Arizona, but we also do deals in Florida and Texas. And so specifically here, I have MLS access, which means I have my real estate license from years ago. I'm able to get on and see what other realtors are able to see in a special portal essentially. And now in Texas and in Florida, I don't have a license there. Our team doesn't have licenses there. So it makes comping, which basically means assessing the value of the properties in those areas, a little bit more difficult. So we utilize Propstream for all of our comping in those different markets so that we're able to make the right offer on these properties and buy them obviously at the right price where we can make money on them. All right guys, number 7 is Trello. So we love to utilize Trello with all of our meetings. So whenever I'm meeting with our acquisitions department, our marketing department, our virtual assistant team, our project manager, our asset manager, no matter who I'm meeting within our business, essentially what we do is we do little hot seat meetings every single week where I'm able to sit down with them, we review our Trello board and find out what action items that I was supposed to do to help them from the last week and what action items they were supposed to do to move into this week so that we could be moving the business forward, putting systems in place for different aspects, and to be making sure that any problems on properties or marketing or training are being addressed. The reason Trello works really well is you actually have a little board where you put your items of like a future to-do item, and then you can move it over to current to-do items and then move it over to completed items. And you can use it for a lot more than just that, but that is one of the primary reasons we utilize it. And the reason I like it specifically is we have multiple companies and we have a lot of people, literally hundreds of people that are working either directly for us or in, within side projects. So this helps me stay organized and understand what I'm going to be responsible for our team, and so I can hold all of these different individuals accountable as well. All right, so number 8 is batch leads. And the reason we utilize batch leads is they do pretty much most of the things that we need to do within our wholesaling business. So within batch leads, you can pull your list. So you can pull all of the lists of information that you need on homeowners and the different properties that you want to market to, whether it's pre-foreclosures, tax delinquents, high equity, low equity, absentee, whatever types of lists that you need to pull. We pull it from Batch Leads. Then we actually manage our data within Batch Leads as well. It has a property list stacker, so we're able to keep our data super organized so that we're able to make sure that we maximize our dollars being spent on our marketing, so that we're not remarketing to the same property owner multiple times when we're not wasting marketing dollars. The other thing that we utilize it for currently is the texting. We have 3 virtual assistants that within Batch Leads, they're doing text blasting out to homeowners, creating leads and pushing those over to our Podio system directly from Batch Leads. So those are the primary functions that we utilize it for. Obviously, skip tracing too happens within that system as well. So that's why we like Batch Leads in our company. All right, guys, number 9 is VAHub. It's a virtual assistant staffing company essentially that can do anything for you within your real estate company, whether it's text message marketing, cold calling, admin, assistant management, systems management. I mean, pretty much anything that you can do virtually, you can have a virtual assistant from VAHub.com do that for you in your business. And you may be wondering, well, how is this a system? Well, there's different types of systems. There are people that are, assets in your company, and then there's technology assets. So those are the 2 types of assets that you can have. It's people assets and then technology assets. And so certain things can be systemized with technology, and then some other things can be systemized with other people and other workforces, right? So that's why we utilize VAHub within our business, is because we're able to, like I spoke about in another video about automating our lead generation. That's how we systemize our lead generation. We have cold callers that are making calls 7 days a week. We have text marketers that are texting 7 days a week, every single day. So it keeps our pipeline full, so we always have deals coming through. All right, number 10 is Carrot. And so what is Carrot? What do we utilize that for? It's a website development company, and they create very simple custom websites for real estate investors and I think real estate agents as well. We specifically utilize them for our real estate investor website, just so that we have something super basic. I think people get caught up a little bit too much in details sometimes, where they're like, I need to develop this fancy website. We didn't even have a website in our business for the first probably 6 months. Because at the end of the day, when you're going out and trying to get properties under contract, sellers don't care as much about the website that you have as they do about how much you can solve their problem. But as our company continued to grow, we do recognize the importance of having a website, so that if there's a seller, especially in other states that aren't familiar with us, that they're able to go there, find some of our testimonials, and then be able to find out a little bit more about how we can solve their problems. So that's why we utilize Carrot. I have zero interest in developing some custom fancy website. So their templates on their website make it super easy for us to have credibility and make the management of the site super simple. So the thing that I really want to make sure I get through to everybody that's watching this video is understanding you don't need all of these right now. Maybe this is the first video you ever watched and you're just getting started in this business and now you're overwhelmed. I need to get all these 10 different systems to even be successful. No, you don't. You really need to utilize systems like these when you're wanting to continue to grow your business. Maybe you're doing a deal a month, maybe a couple deals a month, and you're trying to figure out how to get out of that wholesale hamster wheel that I talk about a lot, and you're trying to scale your company. That's where these systems become important to have. And it's like brick by brick, you build a foundation. It's, Rome wasn't built overnight. And that's the same concept here, is as you're building your business, it's just, step by step, brick by brick, you're adding and growing your company. So add one of these that may make the most sense for you right now with where your company is, and then continue to add on to that as you continue to grow. All right, so I know this is a lot of information. It's probably a little bit overwhelming, and that's okay. You don't need to get all of it right now today. But what I do want you to do is any of these 10 topics that I was talking about a little bit with you today, if you want me to elaborate a little bit more, comment below so that I can find out what I need to make more videos on to be able to help you continue to scale and grow your business. And as always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for the next video.